Do you get it, Andile?
Chair was cut off for the past 2 minutes. I'm sorry for that, but I'm back now. It seems as if my problems have been sorted out. So I think I might have missed one or two things. Could you pose?
Yeah,
could you please
Honorable James, you can restate the matter.
Andile, I'm not sure why
Yes.
it has reverted back to the original reading that we basically fixed last week. I remember you were busy typing as we were speaking, and we changed the word in 1.1, concerns, just the way it reads. We changed concerns to allegations. When I'm looking at this week's the draft terms again, it's back to concerns. But I also want to say on 1.1, Action SA did not make a submission. It was only EFF and MK. Thank you.
You remember, Andile, when we left the last meeting, that correction of Action SA was made to that paragraph 1.1.
Yes, Chairperson.
Okay. So ANC, what is your comment?
Chairperson, we accept the change of the word from concerns to allegations. We have no problem with that. And as I indicated earlier, we support the additions that have been made by the EFF. Thank you.
Oh, okay, the Action SA. Can we move to the MKP? What is your comment on the two paragraphs in question where proposals have been made by Action SA and the EFF? And remember, we said we're going to come to the proposals of the MKP later.
Yeah, Chairperson, thank you very much. We have no issue with the addition that has been made by the Action SA. And subsequently, we have got no issue with the submission made by the EFF because we think, in our view, that it broadens the scope, in particular with regards to the NPA, because we are of the view that the NPA must be looked at as an institution, not only the prosecutorial aspect, but as an institution, because it involves many role players. So for those reasons, we are happy with the additions made.
Thank you so much, DA.
Thank you, Chair. We are comfortable with it as it is written now.
Okay. The IFP.
Good morning, Chair, and good morning, colleagues. We, in the IFP, we don't seem to have any problem with the presentation and the amendment proposed by the EFF.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mngango. The PA.
Thank you, Chair, and good morning, colleagues. I think on 1.1, we should just add a comma after public so that it reads made is a media briefing and made public, comma, serious allegations.
Sauls, but you agree with the additions that are being proposed?
On 1.1, yes, Chair. And then on the EFF proposal, it just sounds a bit repetitive. We'd like to suggest that it reads, we agree with the proposal, but want it to read in this way, with a view to improving policing and enhancing governance across SEPs the NPA, Judiciary, Correctional Services, and Metro Police Divisions.
Are you making additions? You agree and propose how it must be rephrased.
That is correct.
Okay. It's fine. Let me give the EFF to respond to your proposed additions.
Chair, he's saying exactly the same thing that is written there. I think it's just unnecessary. We're not dealing with wording here, but with the content.
Okay.
He said he doesn't object to the content, so we're not here to be playing with languaging, and it's properly actually written out properly, because policing doesn't apply to the judiciary. That's why it's written the way that it is. He's been very unnecessary.
Chair, I think this is not good. You asked me for my opinion. I provided my opinion.
Honorable Mathys. Honorable Mathys.
Yes, Chair.
I don't think that it's fair to say it's unnecessary. Leave it to me as the chairperson to rule him out of order or in order if that is necessary.
Okay, thank you, Chair. I trust your judgment that you'll rule him out of order on fixing language in.
Can we accept that you are happy with the inputs that honorable members have made?
Well, there's only one, it's the PA, and it's just restructuring a sentence to say exactly the same thing.
Yeah, what the drafting team knows is that we record what has been supported in the meeting.
No problem, Chair.
Yeah. If there is any grammar or some work that has to be done with regard to the linguistics, for as long as that does not dilute the essence of what was agreed upon.
Yes, Chair.
So where I stand as the chair is that the inputs of Action SA and EFF have been accepted in the meeting.
Yes. But the drafting team must note that it must include the NPA. It mustn't just be limited to policing in SAPS. It must include the NPA, the Judiciary, Correction Services, and the Metro Police Divisions, which is even captured in the introduction of the terms of reference. Thank you, Chair.
Correct. That is taken. Can we then afford the MKP an opportunity to speak on its additions?
Chair, but is our submission noted when the drafting team goes back? It doesn't mean it needs to be taken, but I think we should be allowed to express our opinions without being said to be unnecessary. And we should also be clear to us. You should also be clear to us that when we comment on the draft, that we should only consider the substance, and the drafters will deal with repetition of words and other things. You should be clear about that, because I thought we are assisting in how it is read. So I maintain that the substance of the input, we agree with it, but there is repetition, and the drafters can decide afterwards. That's all. It should be noted. It should be noted.
That's exactly what I'm saying, that the drafting team will be afforded an opportunity to clean the document and make sure that the language that is used is up to standard.
But you should state for the record.
The manner in which the document is organized as well. They will look into that. Where there is repetition, they will avoid that repetition. But the substance that has been agreed upon in the meeting, the substance of the content, must remain.
But the input from the PA is noted, correct?
Hello, Honorable Sauls?
Chair, you are saying that the input is noted?
Yes, the input is noted. Remember here,
Thank
we're
you.
dealing with the submissions that have been made by the EFF and the Action SA. But it does not mean that if you have not made an input, if you have not made a submission, you cannot input in the discussions.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. MK.